All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream tonight. We have NFL preseason action week 2 between the Arizona Cardinals and Denver Broncos. I think we got a commercial right now, trying to get it full screen here on my tablet. It's quicker than the TV. For some reason, the TV app is way behind the actual audio. It's really weird. The TV app is way behind the tablet app or the phone app, available on Wi-Fi, even though I have my TV apps are hardwired through the TV, so... All right. Should be just about set. Not sure how long. Let's go Broncos. Want the Broncos to win. How about you? Oh, I don't care. I just want a good game. I'm a Packer fan. It doesn't matter to me. Whoever, just have a good game. Figure it's time to do some football on Saturday night. No WNBA. Getting warmed up for good practice for the regular season, figured. We'll also have the Monday night game between the Bengals and Commanders. So, not sure what the spread was on this game. Didn't get a chance to look that up. All right. Let me make sure that's muted. Let me check the audio on my phone. Who's my favorite Packer player? That's a good question right now. I mean, the easy answer is Jordan Love, but Xavier McKinney. I mean, if you're talking long-time Packer, I mean, kind of got to go with Watson if he can just get healthy, All right, let me check my audio real quick. Just... Yeah, all right, we're good. Yep, Bubba, that's the thought. We got Jarrett Stidham starting tonight. No Bo Nix, so sorry, Broncos fans. Oh, yeah, who's that on the call? That's that guy from ESPN. Is that Steve Levy? I'm not going to be listening. They're highlighting J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey of the Broncos. Thanks, Bubba. Yeah, Favre, I mean, he helped turn the organization around despite his stuff that he did after leaving. Still gotta like Favre, but All right. Hopefully, I'm not like way behind for you guys, but I'm doing this off of NFL Plus, off my tablet, because at least during the Packer game today, my phone and tablet were way ahead of the TV app, which is disappointing, but still got the Chiefs winning the AFC West. Yeah, that's probably a safe bet, Madden. Or Maddox, sorry. Andre Bad Moon Rising. Yeah, won a ring with the Packers when they had a ton of injuries. Favre or Rodgers, bigger... well, probably Favre just because of what he did. Well, it's hard to name just one thing, but... one second. Especially for the stuff for Southern Miss, with the volleyball court and I don't know, the whole Jen Sturger stuff too. Just kind of disgusting. And everybody made a big deal about him like getting his most of his spleen or big chunk of his spleen getting removed, and he should have been arrested for drunk driving that night. That was before Twitter and everything, so, what are you going to do? All right, we're in Mile High, normal home game, no neutral site. Were there any neutral site games? I haven't really paid attention to the preseason. The Chiefs got better on their offensive line, and their wide receivers are healthy. Should be explosive offense. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess Favre is the bigger bumhole. All right. Doing the coin toss. Okay, I guess we got like 2 more minutes till they actually kick. They're doing the coin toss. Hope the colors look all right with red and orange. I suppose I could make one of them, maybe the Broncos, they're blue. All right, we're back to I remember the game after his dad died. Everything dropped in perfectly. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, people had career nights as receiver, like people that never did anything else for the Packers. Oh yeah, the Cardinals are in all red. Looks like the Broncos are in mostly white. Looks like, I don't know. I've got a scoreboard view of the coin toss. Yeah, and unfortunately that game ruined him, Bubba. He thought he could do that full time after that and get away with it, and it just he put everything up for grabs after that. But yeah. All right, we got about 1:10 to go till the kickoff, apparently, since the coin toss just happened. All right, do the Packers play the Lions week 1? Yes, 3:25 Central. So it's a national game on Fox, I think. Yeah, I'll have that game. That is September. Is that like the 9th, I want to say? No. What day is that? 4, 5, 6, 7th, right? September 7th. And then the Packers have the first Thursday night game, not including the Eagles opener against the Cowboys, but the first one in week 2 against the Commanders. So I'll be doing both of those. Praise for throwing ints. Yeah, career leader in interceptions and fumbles, by the way. Rodgers was much better. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, we get Cynthia Freeland doing, September 7th. Yeah, I was just getting to that, David Del Prince. They play the Commanders. They actually have their first 2 games at home. Like, I think this is LaFleur's first home opener. Like, they've been on the road a ton. Okay, they got Jarrett Stidham and Nick Bonito. Wait, no, they're talking about Nick Bonito as the QB pressures. Okay. Cynthia's next-gen stats, apparently. All right, come on. We got to be close to kickoff. Thanks, Sin Bin Admin. Yeah, so the Packers open up with the Lions and then the Commanders. So 3:25 on Sunday, and then it's like 7:15 on the Thursday. All right, the kick is in the air finally, and it's a touchback. So they get it at the 35, since it went all the way into the end zone. I believe that's what it is now. So let's make this 1st and 10, and we got to give the ball to the Cardinals. All right, there we go. So Jacoby Brissett starting, so no Kyler Murray for the Cardinal fans. Yeah, apologies. I'm going to be looking down because I got my tablet right here instead of looking like over here at the TV. Chiefs play the Chargers week 1. I'd have to look it up. I'll get into that. All right, snap. It's a handoff left side by the numbers. He gets maybe 3. Yeah, they'll give him 3. We'll get 2nd and 7 coming up. 14:51. I'm not going to do the play clock. The play clock adds too much work to this. Mark Gastineau confronting Favre about the bogus sack. For the record, was funny. Sad at the same time. Yeah, Bubba and this guy called JG9, Jaguar Gator 9, he found a sack where the guy got a yard. So, and they had marked it as no gain. And he's like, they should have marked that as a gain of 1. And they got all right, pass to the right side. They get the first down. It's number 82 near the hash browns. Hash mark, the right hash mark. It's a pass for first down. All right, this is why we're doing this. A little rusty. I did some CFL games, but, pressure's on with the NFL. Yeah, I guess I didn't see it. I heard about it, but it's just sad that Gastineau's, that was actually a good record to have off the books. But I did hate the fact that Favre gave him the hash browns sound good. Yeah. All right, clock rolling, 13:46, 7 on the play clock. Shotgun handoff to the right side. they blow it up, the Broncos defense, and tackle them near the 40. Number 52 on the tackle. Sorry, not. I'll be better with the Packers' names and numbers, but it's going to be a little rough for me. I didn't even bring up rosters or look at anything. I do apologize. All right, it's going to be second and long. I'm just going to wait to see what they put. Okay, they put 14. Second and 14. Apparently my clock got a little bit ahead. That was Ellis on the tackle. Do we have a timeout? All right, where's the live play-by-play? We got an injury at 13:25. All right, I swear there was play-by-play earlier. Where is it on NFL.com? Why am I so... All right, let me hit refresh. Why wouldn't this kick in automatically? All right, I don't want to watch. Oh, plays. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. So that was Carter for -5. Oh, I got to stay centered up or I'm going to be behind the... Plus then my mic is going to go just fall over like that. All right, Carter for -5. That was the play. All right, let's see. Let's do that. You can see the last, 3 plays. Oh, no. Wait, that's the most recent play? Well, this is kind of silly. Well, let me make this window a little tiny bit bigger. Maybe we can see. Now the injured player just got off. He's walking under his own power. Number 58 on the Cardinals. All right, there. How's that look? Hey, David Del Prince. I'm glad you love the Packers. Me too. Yeah, I'll be doing every Packer game just because I'm going to be watching anyways. So, clock back to rolling. I'll catch it up in a minute. 13:08. Back to pass. Brissett has to roll to his right. Throws downfield and dropped. Incomplete at 13:03. Thought that should have been caught. So third and now they're saying 15. They changed it to match NFL.com, I guess. All right. Pass incomplete. Okay, so you can see Brissett to Weaver. All right, so we can see the 4 plays they put up. I think that'll work. All right, shotgun, back to pass, looking, throws left and dropped. He was near the 40, the number 40, between the 40 and the hash marks. I know I'm going to say hash browns again after that, too. Oh, shoot, I can't see YouTube Studio. Okay, that's fine. We're good. All right, they're on in punting formation. I'm sorry, it's already 4th and 15. So it looks like I'm not really that far behind either. Back to punt. The punt is, the kick is on the way. Sorry, trying to be clean. And out of bounds inside the 5. I think they'll mark it about the 3-yard line. It is the 3 with 12:51 to go. Broncos take the field. All right. First and let's make it 10. There we go. All right. All right. Tiny. This is the helmets I actually used for the thumbnail. Doesn't really show up. The Broncos here on the black table. It's hard to see. Cardinals kind of pop, though. Yeah, who else? I know Bubba's a Bears fan. David Del Prince is... oh, yeah. I know it's preseason, but we can do a poll. I may on purpose say Cardinals, though. That won't be a mistake. Cardinals, Gynats, Flackens, Leons or Loins. There we go. All right, yeah, so the first week of the NFL season kind of overlaps with the final week of the WNBA. So I probably not going to do the, what is it, Eagles Cowboys opener. And there's really no point in doing the Friday night game. That one's already on YouTube. But yeah, I'll at least do the Packer game at 3:25, and I'll probably do. I think the Sunday night game is pretty good in Week 1. I can look that up in a minute. But then that might be it. I know the Bears. I would get over the antenna on Monday, but I think there's WNBA that night. And that Thursday, I won't be able to do the last night of the WNBA because I'll be doing the Commanders at Packers game. All right. So we got some votes here. People going for the Broncos so far. All right, Jarrett Stidham in at quarterback for the Broncos. Wish I could hide the play clock. All right, in shotgun. He's a couple yards into the end zone. Back to pass. Looks right. Throws to the flat. Hit immediately after a gain of maybe 1. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 9 from their own 4-yard line. Stidham, let's see. Pat Bryant, wide receiver, number 13, and Blake Watson, number 25, running back. Players to watch on offense, according to the Broncos broadcast. All right. Fake to handoff, rolls right. Passes to number 1. Wow, he gets away at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, knocked down inside the 40. Wow, that was a huge play for the Broncos. 1st down. That was actually 2nd and 8 somehow. 11:56 to go. Good play fake. They faked the run to the left side and threw to the right. Missed 1 tackle. Good blocking downfield by the other receiver. And just got cleaned out by, I think, one of the safeties. Or who was that on the tackle? 58 yards. Stidham to Ingram, number 1. Tackle by Johnson, number 0. Back to pass. They got there late. Rolls right. Throws downfield wide open, number 13 at the 20. And he's tackled down at the 9. Another 1st down. Stidham has the Broncos rolling here. Stidham to Bryant for 29 yards to the Arizona 8. Oh, we got a 1st and goal already. All right, shotgun handoff up the middle. Inside he's in for the touchdown. I thought he might get stopped at the goal line or at the 1, but that's a touchdown for the Broncos at 10:49, I think. 1 second. Just a handoff straight up the gut. That was Harvey up the middle for 8. Yeah, 8-yard run by Harvey. They're on to kick the extra point. Kick is up and it's good. So 7-0 Broncos. Good opening drive for the Broncos. And we're going to get ads there. Oh, well. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. That one is going to be such a great game. Eagles, Dallas. Yeah, I'm going to root for the Eagles. Yeah, I don't like Dallas either. I'm going to root for the Chargers on the game down in Friday. Chargers beat the Chiefs. Oh, okay. And the Sunday night game, yeah, Bills Ravens. That should be good. Yeah, Bills Ravens. Yeah, either one would be fine. I'm not picky. Yeah, they got the extra point. So 7-0 Broncos. Good drive. I mean, they were deep. 90 what? Was it 97 or 96? I think it was 97. Yeah, there it is. There's the drive summary. Well, good. I'm glad they do have some useful live stats even for preseason. So, and I'm glad I'm not super far behind either on the tablet on NFL Plus. Yeah, for some reason the TV. I think I remember looking at that last year and noticing that the TV app was so far behind for some reason. I don't know why. All right, so what do we got? 4 out of 5 people think the Broncos are winning tonight. Yeah, so yeah, we'll be back here Monday night. The WNBA is off, so we'll have the Cincinnati Bengals at Washington Commanders Monday Night Football, or 7 o'clock Central, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern for Commanders and Bengals local time. But a reminder, tomorrow, quadruple header for the W, noon, 2, 5, and 7:30 Central. Yeah, the W is off on Monday. So we're doing Monday Night Football. All right. Showing Ingram. I mean, his play was what really got that drive going. Really 2 big plays. 58 and 29. All right, kick is in the air. Returned. Left side near the sideline and out of bounds. Near about the 35-yard line. Commanders. Yeah, the Bengals, I think the starters are supposed to play. I mean, I don't know how much Burrow is going to be in. Oops, I forgot to stop the clock. Sorry about that. But we'll see. First and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. I got to fix the clock. As soon as they show it. Yeah, 10:43 to go. Roll out. Brissett gets to the right side but by the numbers. Throws short and out of bounds for a gain of maybe 2.5. I don't think it's 3. We'll see what they call it. Second and I'm going to say 8. We'll see if they put 7. 10:20 to go. Oh, okay, good. I fixed my clock. Yep, of course they went 2nd and 7. I knew it. There we go. All right. He's under Brissett under center. Now he changes the play. Calls an audible. 2 receivers to his left. 1 deep back. 1 to his right. Fakes the handoff. Steps back. Throws right side. Is it caught? If so, he went out of bounds after he got up. Let's see what the 9:48. What's the call here? How does my clock get out of sync? I guess they got it. Yeah, he caught it. Number 82. Bracella? What was that? All right, now I think we got behind a little. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle, maybe a yard. Bringing up 2nd and either 8 or 9. I'm going to say 9. Watch them say 8. So that was a run. Let's see. That was, I think somehow we got behind, I think. All right. Oh, NFL Plus is what I'm watching. Roll out. Hey, old rounder bro. Thanks for checking in. Caught pass to the flat. Looked like number 22. We're going to bring up third down. Not much of a gain there. I'll say 3rd and 8. We'll see. Yeah, I have NFL Plus, maybe Premium, I think. I think it's called because you get red zone. I think it's called NFL Plus Premium. It's $100 a year. So you get all the primetime games, all the holiday games, like Netflix. And if you don't have Prime, but I do have Prime. All right, it is 3rd and 7. They did give him shotgun, back to pass, looking, throws left, caught, first down, pushed out of bounds. That's number 89. Picks up the big first down for the Cardinals. Thanks for checking in, old rounder, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know it's NFL Plus. I think it's called NFL Plus Premium because I think they have 2 levels. I think just NFL Plus, you don't get maybe red zone or something, but the problem is it's for phone and tablet, like no desktop, no TV apps. You can use the TV app in preseason. Handoff, bounces it outside by the numbers. Number 22, it actually got a gain. Looked like it was going to be blown up for no gain. And I think he got about 5, bringing up 2nd and 5 on the first down run. Who is that? Carter is number 22. All right, so yeah, we might be a hair behind here. Yeah, it looks like they're getting a beat on me here. I swear we were right on target earlier. All right, 2nd and 5, 12 on the play clock, 6:50 to go in the first. Brissett looks like he's trying to audible, 7 on the play clock. Shotgun. Nope, I think we had movement on the line. No call. It was another run to Carter, and he loses yardage. Probably at least 2. Going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 7. Let's check the play-by-play. Yeah, they said -2. Again to the left side. I thought either there was a false start or the Broncos jumped. It looked like there was movement on the line. Yeah, I just got it for the first time last year because I didn't want to pay for Netflix or Peacock. So I'm like, why don't I just get NFL Plus Premium so I can see Red Zone? And I loved it. All right, handoff on 3rd down, and they almost converted, but he gets tripped up about a yard short. So we got a 4th and 1 coming up. Interesting call here by the Cardinals. Clock rolling, 5:40 to go in the first. Play clock rolling. It is 4th and 1. And all right, I guess spoiler alert. I'll just pretend I didn't see it. All right. Brissett audibling again. 6 on the play clock. Hits a keeper. He goes up the middle. I think he got it. Yeah, they gave Brissett a 2-yard run. Okay, now. Okay. At any rate, first down on the 4th down pickup for the Cardinals. All right. All right, Brissett checking the old the wristband. Obviously, it's on the left. Throws right. Showing what's his name? Jonathan. Who's the Cardinals coach? Gannon. All right, in shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 1 back to his right. Another handoff up the hash marks, and he gets me. I think he got 5 there. Call that 2nd and 5. They'll probably say 2nd and 4. Let me check the play-by-play. Yep, it is a 5-yard run to the 16-yard line of the Broncos. Sorry, I haven't been calling out the yard line. I just realized that. All right, 2nd and 5 from the Broncos 16-yard line. Boy, really got to knock the rust off here. In shotgun. He's got a back to his left. Steps back, looks right, throws in the end zone, touchdown. Nice catch, nice throw at 3:53. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie it up with the extra point. Brissett looked right through it just outside the hash marks. The number 80, Fehoko, Fehoko, sorry. For 16 yards, yeah, Fehoko, Fehoko. Good pass by Jacoby Brissett. Kick from the left hash mark is good. We are all tied up at 7 apiece. 3:51 to go in the first. Yeah, I can't remember what the different tiers are. I just think you get, I don't know. I know there's a difference between NFL Plus and NFL Plus Premium, and other than Red Zone, I really can't remember. It's nice, though, because I was on vacation and I couldn't get the Packer game, but I was able to listen to it through the app, so I was happy with that. That was last season. Which I hadn't heard the radio broadcast of the Packers in a while, because they used to be on AM in Milwaukee, so I could get that in the Chicago area, and then they switched to FM. All right, yeah, don't forget, again, we will have Commanders Bengals less than 48 hours. We'll call it, what, 46? Monday night. W is off that night. And I think next Saturday, I don't know. I don't know if the Packers are playing their starters or not. Probably not. I was thinking of doing the Packers game on Saturday. But we shall see. All right, let's see. Let me refresh that. Yeah, it's muted. Good. All right. Still at commercial. Yeah, this break seems long. Ryland on the extra point. And who was let's see, let's look at the scoring plays. Oh, yeah, game replays. That's right. Yeah, because you can watch old games back to 2009. I think that's another reason I did it. Yeah, you're right, old rounder, bro. That's right. Yeah, I wanted to be able to watch old games and replays in case I missed a game or something. Or mainly, I like, yeah, I never got into the all 22, but you can do that as well, I think. But yeah, they have games back to 2009. I wish they would backfill some more years. But, oh well. All right, we're zeroing in on Sean Payton. Cardinals about set to kick off again. In the air. In the end zone on the R in Broncos, and they kneel it. So, clock doesn't start, right? I believe. So it should be the Broncos. Oh, yeah, might help if I put 1st and 10. And give the ball back to the Broncos. There we go. Done. Yeah, last three offensive plays. 8-yard touchdown run, 29-yard reception, 58-yard reception for the Broncos. All right. Under center. Looks like, I'm assuming it's still Stidham. He has an I formation actually behind him. Pitch to the deep back on the left hash marks near the 40. Their own 40, bringing up probably 2nd and 5, and we'll see how they mark it. 3, 4, nope. Hold that. We got a flag. Ron Tolbert on the call. Looks like it was holding on the defense, so it should be it's an automatic first down. See where they spot them. Yeah, or maybe illegal hands to the face on the Cardinals. All right. 3:36. Let me get rid of the flag. Shotgun back to pass. Looks left. Stidham. Oh, incomplete near the sideline at 3:27. Bringing up 2nd and 10. All right. So we got Stidham incomplete to Bryant. Burke on the coverage. All right. It's still Stidham, number 8. All right, 2nd and 10. And a false start on the left tackle, number 79, backs him up. Sorry, I forgot to put 2nd and 10. I thought I did. What the heck? Make it 2nd and 15 now. Back him up 5 yards. Excuse me. All right. We're showing old Illinois-Nebraska highlights, I guess, of Stidham. Shotgun back to pass, looking down the field. Throws left near the sideline, but neither foot. It was caught, but both feet were out of bounds at 3:22. So that'll bring up 3rd and 15 for the Broncos offense. I think they're, back at their own 35. Or that's where they started. Wait a minute. Oh, the 41. Yeah, they backed up from the 46. Okay. All right, 3rd and 15 in shotgun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Back to his left. Shotgun, back to pass. 4-man rush. Steps up, eludes the rush. Stops in front of the line. Throws downfield to 13, who catches it for the first down. Nice play by Stidham. Wait, why is the clock stopped? Oh, because there's laundry on the field or a flag. 3:13 to go. What's the call? It's against the Cardinals, so we do have, it's declined. It is a result of the play. First down for the Broncos. All right, let's take the flag down. They declined it. Bless you. All right. All right, they're in Cardinals territory, 1st and 10. And we got more movement on the offensive line. 250. Whoops, sorry. That's right, the clock rolls after they decline it. Sorry about that. So 1st and 15. Back them up 5 yards. Where are they at? Yard line wise. Arizona 42 now. Or wait a minute. No, it's the 47. All right, sorry about that. Clock rolling, 2:38. Under center. Looked like the Cardinals jumped. Yep, they did. Free play. Stidham throws downfield. Tipped, incomplete at 2:30. But again, there's laundry on the field. And it's probably offsides against the Cardinals. So probably get this 5 yards back and make it 1st and 10. All right, what's the call? Does it take that much discussion? Oh, illegal formation actually on the Oh, offsetting penalties. Illegal formation and offside, so play doesn't count. Offsetting penalties. All right, so that'll bring up 1st and 15 from the Cardinals 47 for the the right end jumped and somebody wasn't lined up. I think the right tackle wasn't lined up, close enough. All right, snap. Handoff, left side, near the numbers, down to the 43 maybe. 2:22 to go in the first, so that'll bring up 2nd and long. Let's see, it's got to be like 2nd and 11, I'm thinking. Oops, not 111. Sorry. This isn't... All right. Yep, 2nd and 11, I guessed right. Excuse me. All right. 12 on the play clock. Shotgun, back to pass, looking right. Steps up, throws over the middle, caught for a 1st down. Inside the Cardinal 30, number 13 again, Bryant the second. And another 1st down for the Broncos. Yeah, near the 27, I think they're going to mark them. Yep, Arizona's 27, 1st and 10. Shotgun, or rolls right after the snap and throws incomplete near the original line of scrimmage with 1:20 to go. They had the defense breathing down his neck, forcing him out of the pocket. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. Again, at the 27 of the Cardinals. Oops, sorry, spoiler alert. If you're watching on the play-by-play. Yeah, we did get a hair behind here. In shotgun, 2 receivers to his right. Looking, throws, left side, caught near the pylon and in for the touchdown. What a throw. Franklin, number 11, on the reception for the Broncos. And it's 13-7. Wait, how much time is left? Yeah, great. He beat the coverage. Safety couldn't help near the sideline. Not in time. Good throw. Right on the money by Stidham. And Will Lutz knocks in the extra point. We're at 1:14. And it's 14-7 Broncos. Let's see. Kickoff coming up. Do that. And we'll have a change of possession as long as the Cardinals don't fumble the kickoff. Then, hope everybody's having a great weekend, enjoying your Saturday, enjoying some preseason football. You can check the other scores real quick. Let's see. Let me refresh. I was going to say, haven't the 3 o'clock games wrapped? No, the 6 o'clock games. Have they wrapped up? Man, still at the 2-minute warning. Baltimore's up 28-13 over Dallas. Chargers over the Rams, 22-17. 20 seconds to go in the battle for Los Angeles. And then those are the games tomorrow. All right, those are the only games still in progress, looks like. All right, where's the actual scoreboard? Oh, no, I should just hit scores. Sorry. All right, so let's see what we got. Pittsburgh beat the Bucks 14. I'm sorry, Tampa beat Pittsburgh 17-14. Giants win the battle for New York 31-12 over the Jets. Niners beat the Raiders in Las Vegas. So yeah, I saw the end of that. That was a 59-yard kick by I'm blanking on their kicker. 22-19. Cleveland beats the Eagles 22-13. Let's see. Packers won by 4 over Indy. Patriots beat the Vikings 20-12. Houston 20-3 over the Panthers. Miami beat Detroit 24-17. Friday night 33-16 Seahawks over the Chiefs. 23-20 Tennessee over Atlanta. Tomorrow Jacksonville at New Orleans, and the Fox Sunday night game, Buffalo at Chicago. And then, of course, Monday Night Football. All right, return on the left, the far numbers, now on the hash marks, up to about the 32-yard line, where it would be Cardinals ball, 1st and 10. And I'll fix the clock in a minute. Change the possession to the Cardinals. All right. Good game so far, a lot of offense. As they're showing a replay of why the safeties' attentions were elsewhere. No help down the sideline. All right, 1:09 to go. Shotgun, fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking, throws right, out of bounds at 1:03, 2nd and 10. Incomplete, actually. Incomplete. Let's see, who's the quarterback? Tune? Who is Tune? Clayton Tune. Last week versus Chiefs, 5 of 9, 47 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. So Cardinals 3rd string getting in early here. 2nd and 10 from their own 32. Shotgun, handoff, right side, outside the numbers, and wrapped up pretty much no gain and out of bounds. Bringing up 3rd and 10. Good defense by the Broncos. Oh, they stopped the clock at 55 seconds, but I know they'll mark it back in play. Just good help defense, knocking that guy out of bounds on the run to the right side. So 3rd and long. Oh, we got a flag. Never mind. That's why the clock stopped too. Didn't see it. They made no mention of it. What was the flag for? They gave him a 1-yard run? You got to be kidding me. All right, was there a flag? Is it 3rd down? So many questions here. 3rd and 9. They gave him a yard. I guess there was no flag. 38 seconds to go. Yeah, the clock's rolling now. Shotgun, back to pass. Looking downfield. Dumps it off right side. Incomplete. Didn't even give him a chance to catch it. Got rid of it, though. He was under pressure. 4th and 9, and the punting unit will take the field for the Cardinals. Excuse me. Ow. All right. Oh, they're talking about the Broncos draft class on the Broncos broadcast. All right, so are we punting? Here it is. Punt away. Kick is taken inside the 20 on the near side numbers towards the sideline. Now back to the numbers and tackled near the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Broncos. Already with the 14-7 lead. All right, what's the clock at? Let me fix the clock. 30 sec? No. 18 seconds. All right, there we go. 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line on the left hash mark. Still Jarrett Stidham in at quarterback. 12 on the play clock. Under center, 2 receivers to his left. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 3 to the 26-yard line. That's probably the last play of the opening quarter. We're going to have 2nd and 7 when we start the second quarter. Yep, they let it go down. I'll reset my clock. and get ready for the second quarter. All right, pretty good. 14-7 after 1. And I put Cardinals. Can't even type. All right, at least we had some offensive fireworks. Both teams got on the board. Like to see it. Did they even... now are they behind on the play-by-play? That's so weird. All right, let me just hit refresh real quick. All right, I don't know. I guess they're caught up, but they seem to be stuck for a second there. All right. So we had punt, first possession, Cardinals, touchdown, Broncos first possession, then touchdown, second possession, Cardinals, touchdown, Broncos second possession, punt, third possession, Cardinals, and current drive. We're going to have a 2nd and 7 to start the second quarter. Don't forget, Monday night, be here. We'll have Bengals at Commanders. So far, we had pretty good. If you missed the first quarter, let's see if we can get the scoring plays here. Oh, yeah, the first was a run by Harvey up the middle for 8 yards and a touchdown. Hey, thanks for joining. I'm glad I put a note in the Discord. I figured Perna. That's why I kind of did it. I figured Perna doesn't do preseason. I was shocked that Grossi did the first Packer game, but thanks, Thax. All right, so the Broncos got an 8-yard run up the middle, their first touchdown. Harvey with the carry. Stidham on a great pass. Well, sorry, first we had Brissett. Great pass to Fehoko for 16 yards in the end zone. And then a nice pass down the sideline from Stidham to Franklin for 27 yards. And that's where we stand after one quarter. So I'm on NFL Plus. I'm watching on my tablet. I may be a little bit behind you guys, especially if you're in Denver or Arizona area and you're watching it over, regular TV purposes. All right, going left to right. Receiver in motion. 2nd and 7. Handoff to the deep back, right side, near the numbers, out near the 30. Should bring about 3rd and, we'll say 3 up coming up, maybe 4. Put 3rd and 4. Thanks for joining, Thax. Appreciate you. All right, whoops, let me take down my this week. I'll turn the air down next commercial. I forgot, sorry. They're talking about Lionel Taylor, number 87. They missed the snap. Throws right side, enough for a first down. 14-19 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. They were showing something and not the game, so I missed most of that play. And now they're doing a camera from the opposite side of the field. All right, shotgun, handoff, fake hand. No, it is a handoff. I got faked. Up the middle, almost. That's got to be 8 yards by number 28. 2nd, and we'll call it 2. 13:50 to go in the second quarter. They're showing a replay. I got faked. Stidham did a nice throw to the side. Broncos near midfield here. And it is 2nd and 3. I don't know why I put 2. 13:30 to go in the second. Shotgun, another handoff to 28. He's got the first down and up past near the Cardinal 45. I think he's down at about the 46. So 1st and 10. Yeah, sorry, I meant to turn the air down and I forgot. All right, clock rolling in the second quarter. I'm trying to sync it up. Yeah, I need to go another second. Oh, I forgot I can't. That's right. With football, I got to let it go down and then, oh, yeah. My overlay. All right. 6 seconds on the game clock. Shotgun back to pass. Rolls left to avoid a rush. Throws deep down the field, but out of bounds. Stidham had to get rid of it. He had pressure in his face. All right, we got 2nd and 10 at, 12:40. Forgot to stop the clock. There we go. 2nd and 10 from the Cardinal 46. Stidham still in at quarterback for the Broncos. 10 on the play clock. Handoff. Cuts it to the right side. Outside the numbers. Inside the 30. 25-20. 15. Pivots knocked out near the 10. What a run to the right side as I forgot to start the clock. I don't know if it's 1st and 10. It is 1st and 10. I thought they were getting close to 1st and goal. You know, I can probably manually fix this clock. I just have to go down a minute and then go back up with the seconds. 12:09 to go. I'm pretty close. Shotgun handoff again. Right hash mark down near the 5 or 6 yard line. Should be 2nd and 5. We'll call it for now till they fix it. All right, they did get. It was McLaughlin for 5. Who had the other carries? Let's see. We'll go with the previous 3 plays. McLaughlin for 36. Okay, he did have the big run. Okay. All right, McLaughlin on the sideline, catching a breather. 6 on the play clock. 2nd and, they don't even say, they have an ad. Rolls right, looking in the end zone, throws it short. Near the, he did catch it. It's going to bring up 3rd and short, like at the 3 yard line. We'll call it like 3rd and 2. Maybe 1. Let's see where they mark them. Good night. Love you. Sweet dreams. Hope you sleep well. 14-7 Broncos. Just under 11 minutes in the second quarter. All right, we got 3rd and 1. They're calling it. Stidham with 10 seconds on the play clock. Under 10:50. I formation. Back from center after the snap. Throws back of the end zone. Threw it away. So what will they decide to do here at 10:38? 4th and 1. Up 7. What do you do here? All right. Might get a spoiler alert. Yeah, I definitely am behind it. When the game started, I didn't think I was that far behind the play-by-play. All right, lining up. 4th and 1. There's only 7 on the play clock. I'm wondering if they're trying to get them to jump. Yep, penalty. They didn't even get it off. False start. That'll back them up. Bring up 4th and 6. So do you go for it or just kick the field goal? 10:38 to go in the second. All right, 4th and 6 after the penalty of the false start. Number 63, I think. Or is he reporting as eligible? All right, they do send the kicking unit on. Try and pick up 3 here. Number 3. Oh, yeah, Will Lutz is still the Denver kicker. Right hash mark. This is, let's see, how long is it? It's up and it's good. 10:35 to go. And we have a timeout on the field. It is 17-7 now in favor of the Broncos. Apologies, didn't see how long that was. 26-yard field goal. All right. Broncos drive down, falls short. Had a 4th and 1, got a false start, backed them up 5 yards, and they kicked a short field goal of 26 by Will Lutz. They take a 10-point lead. Let's see if those other games ended. There's no way. Those games are still going? The 6 o'clock games? Let me see this. Nah, we got finals. Who was still going? Oh, the Rams came back and beat the Chargers 23-22. What was the other one still going? I forgot. Baltimore, Dallas, maybe? That game, I think, was really slow. 31-13, Baltimore. Yeah, I think these other games were final earlier. All right. Oh, thanks everybody for joining me. A little Saturday night preseason action. No WNBA, so and got to get warmed up for the regular season. It's coming up fast. 4:35. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the support. Where's our poll at here? Broncos, 78% think the Broncos are going to win. 22% Cardinals. All right. So we are back. They're showing a Peyton Manning still photo against the Chiefs. I think I hear an alarm. Must be my wife's phone. All right, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the future with NFL Plus Premium, but no changes this year. So it's $100 a year or $99.99. I think it's worth it. Yeah, it's a shame you can only use it on your phone and tablet, but I bought a nice tablet so I could see. All right, kickoff is taken in the end zone and knelt down for a touchback. So it will be Cardinals ball, 1st and 10. All right. Again, both teams won their first preseason game in week 1. This is week 2. Week 3 will be done by next Saturday night. And then we have that off week between with the last preseason. All right, 35-yard line. Let's just get going. 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Rolls left. Number 15 rolls, throws to the sideline. Did he get both feet in? I think he did. Catch is made for a gain of 5, bringing up 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. Who is at quarterback? Going to have to get this. Toon. I forgot. Didn't remember his name. Well, at least we got a Broncos fan in here watching. Yeah, who doesn't like Bo Nix? I mean, he's a nice guy. Oh, sorry. I think I stopped the clock. I'll have to get it caught up later. Throw to the right flat. Maybe picked up 2. They're going to have 3rd and short. Number 47 on the catch. All right, 3rd and let's see what they're going to call it. I'm going to guess 2. Let me just look at the play-by-play. So it's probably 3rd and 3. Nope, they say 4. That's not what NFL.com has. All right, well, we'll see. Broncos TV has 3rd and 4. My clock's a little slow. I'll have to fix that in a minute. Sorry about that. Shotgun, looks right, throws to the flat. Number 22 with the catch and enough for the 1st down. All right, let me try to fix the clock now. 9:07 to go. Yeah, I'll just go the other way. 8:58. All right, there we go. This should be better. Who's 22 again? Carter. Carter, the catch for 4 and 1st down at the Cardinal, we'll say the 46. They got to get to the Bronco 44 for a 1st down. In shotgun, back to his left, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the top. Fakes the nope, it is a handoff. 31. Probably nothing. I think they called that no gain. Yeah. Mercado with no gain on the run. What do you like more, the first or second? The first quarter was nice. It went smooth and a lot of scoring so far. Yeah, this quarter, at least the clock is rolling. Just get some nice plays in here. We did have a field goal, so it's not like we're getting shut out in the second quarter. 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 on the right hash mark. Their own 46. Handoff, left hash mark. Gain of maybe 1 or 2. Going to bring up 3rd and long. Let's see what the play-by-play has. They said 2, so 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals at their own 48 on the left hash mark. Is ignoring Lau. Hey, Michael Beagley, welcome. Thanks for the comment. All right, 3rd and 8. 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the back. Shotgun, back to pass, looking left. Throws short. Incomplete, out of bounds as well. 4th and 8 at 7:13. 4th and 8. No. Bo Nix is probably not suited up. Yeah, I'm sure he's watching from the sideline, if that's what you're asking. I mean, the game's in Denver, I would assume. But yeah, I had already heard that the Broncos weren't going to play their starters. I hadn't heard for the Cardinals. Yeah, so their starting quarterback didn't play any. All right, there's the punter back to kick. Floats one down the near sideline, out of bounds and into the end zone for a touchback. 7:05 to go. 1st and 10 for the Broncos coming up with the 10-point lead. Probably after a commercial. 7:05 in the second. Yeah. All right. Hey, we had at least quite a few people look in on this. I'll take it for preseason. Thanks everybody for subscribing. We got another one. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, if you like football, we do too. I know that's Perna's clip of that UFL or whatever they were, XFL coach at the time. We will have Bengals at Commanders, the Monday night game. The WNBA is off that night. And coming up for the regular season, for sure going to do Lions-Packers, because I'll be watching anyway. 3:25 on the opening Sunday. And Commanders at Packers Thursday night to start off week 2 during the... Hold on one second. All right, I'll be right back. I got to get some water. Forgot to get some at the quarter break. No, it's okay. I couldn't get up to get it. I'll try to bump the air down, too. Okay. The air just shut off, so... All right, you know what? Screw it. Let's try to bump it. Sorry, it's super hot up there. We'll start getting bumped down now. Love you. All right, we're back. Still at commercial. Just had to bump the air down. It is hot in Chicago area. Said our name right. Oh, Beagley? That I didn't butcher it, Michael? That's good. Thank you. And Bubba, yeah, at 500, I can sell YouTube subscriptions. I can receive super chats. And I think I could sell merch or plug a merch store. But, wait, what am I doing? All right, let's take this down, and then I'll... All right. So it is... all right, you get it at the 20 after a punt still. Touchback. Let's see who's at quarterback. It looks like it's Stidham. Handoff left side, number 25. Up for a gain of maybe 3, bringing up 2nd and 7 at their own 23-yard line. And apologies. That is, who is that on the carry? Where's the play-by-play here? All right. Trying to fix the mic location here. All right. 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Oh, it's Blake Watson who had the last carry for the Broncos. Shotgun. They throw it to Watson in the flat. He makes a tackler miss, and he actually gets a gain. That could have easily been a loss of 5, and instead he picks up another 2 or 3 to bring up a third and manageable. Call it what, the 5, maybe 5. Let's see real quick. 2 plays 6 yards. Okay, so according to NFL.com, it should be 3rd and 4, but we'll see what Broncos TV says. Let's get your mug on a shirt. I don't know if anybody wants that. Under 6 to go, second quarter. In shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, a back to his right. Right hash mark, back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, caught, and stood up at the line of game, the first down marker. We'll see what they call. Looks like that was 85. Is that, Kroll. I thought I could see it was saying Kroll. Let's see what they call. I don't know if this is 4th and inches or if they're going to get a first down here. May have to have the virtual measurement. Is it hot or cold in Denver? Not sure. I'd have to look it up. I didn't see them put the weather up. Actually, it finally cooled off in the suburbs. So hopefully, I think my air conditioner can start catching up. All right, it is 4th and 1, so the Broncos are in punting formation. The kick is in the air, taken at they call it fair catch at the 23, but we got a flag at 4:58. What do we got here? Still discussing the call. All right, what's the call? Oh, false start or illegal no, it can't be false start. Illegal formation on the punting unit. Crawshaw, is that the punter? Must be. What happened? All right, we go to commercial. So let's just look at the play-by-play then real quick. Crawshaw punts for 48 yards to the 23. Fair catch by Dallas. Penalty on Nelson, illegal formation, 5 yards and forced from the 23. So we got a first down for the Cardinals, and it sounds like it'll be at their own 28-yard line when we get back. Yeah. Now they're saying No, that's where the old line of scrimmage was. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this isn't bad for preseason. I'll take it. It's been entertaining. Whoops. I got to figure out how long do they take at halftime. I think it's like 14 minutes, I want to say. But they don't start the clock like right away. The players are usually off the field, and then they start it, I think. All right. All right, still at commercial. I think, all the other games from today are final. Again, tomorrow, 2 games, NFL Network at noon Central, Jacksonville at New Orleans, and then the nightcap, 7 Central on Fox, Buffalo at Chicago. And then I'll be back here Monday night to do the Bengals at Commanders to close out week 2. Oh, I have no idea. I barely know the Packers draft class, so I'm not the right person to ask, unfortunately. Sorry about that. They did get somebody that it's like didn't they get a really good corner? I was like, oh man, how did the rest of the league let that happen? All right, receiver in motion to the right. So 3 to the right, probably a tight end, and 2 to the left. In shotgun, back to pass, throws right, short of the line of scrimmage. Run by number 83, gains about 5, bringing up 2nd and 5. Up to the Cardinal 33-yard line. 4:44 to go in the second. Let's see, we got trying to get in sync. 4:36. Let me go one more. There we go. 4:32. There we go. Think it's 2nd and 5. Let me check the play-by-play. Now they don't even have it. Why are they behind now? They got a 4 to add instead of the down and distance. Now they say 2nd and 4 on the field. All right. Shotgun, fakes the handoff, throws down the field, down the left side. Ooh, any DPI there? I guess not. Looked like he had a hold of the jersey. Overthrew number 89, incomplete. Nope, we did get holding. I didn't hear the number because I got the volume turned down. We got 4:11 to go, so we did have a flag. They're showing a replay. Oh, I think one of the linemen held. No, wait. No. Maybe it was the receiver. Sorry, I got mixed up on who the flag was on. Who'd they call? See, they took it down. I don't even know where the penalty was there. All right, well, anyway, it's 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 39. And that run looked like it went nowhere. We'll see what they call 2nd and long in either case. Take down the flag. Sorry about that. Under 4. Forgot to start the clock. Sorry about that. Rusty. 3:48. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. All right, it is 2nd and 10. No gain. 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Receiver to his left and right, back to his and with him in shotgun to his right. Back to pass, looking right, rolls right by the numbers, passes the line of scrimmage, runs out of bounds. Brings up about a 3rd and 5. And it looked like a scramble for 5. Stop the clock. Oh, they did. I got to let mine catch up. 3:18. There we go. All right, seriously, what's the down? There we go. Wait, 2nd and 5. Sorry, I guess I forgot to reset. No, it is 3rd and 5. I was right. The damn TV broadcast was wrong. Yeah, I think halftime's like 14 minutes. I'll put a clock up. Pretty sure the NFL does like 14. Or it's got to be at least 12. Let's put it that way. Back to pass, rolls to the right, pitches it to the back, number 22. Basically known gain, so that'll be a 4th and 5. Clock stopped at 2:38. Let's see when they start rolling. Oh, now it's rolling. 2:34. He ran forward, and then they just kind of lateraled it to number 22 for pretty much no gain. Carter, no gain. Carter. All right, they gave him 1. 4th and 4. 2:28. Did somebody stop the clock? Must have been a timeout. Let me fix my clock there. There we go. All right, so what are we doing? They haven't taken a timeout away from anybody. NFL.com doesn't have it. No, they do the 2-minute warning, same as a regular season game. Yeah, they will. I don't know. Somebody had to have taken a timeout. Now they say there's 2:38 to go. What is going on with the clock? All right, back in punting formation. The kick is away. I don't know who took a timeout. Fair catch at about the 11 or 12 for the Broncos at 2:32. Oh, wait, that play was out of bounds. That's right. I think the clock stops on out of bounds plays under 5. Totally forgot about that in the second and the fourth. No overtime in preseason, though, if you were wondering. All right, it is 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Back to pass. Actually, what was that? Was that a delayed handoff? 2:22 to go in the second. All right, second and long. Just trying to get the ball back to the Broncos. There we go. 2nd and 11. All right, rush for -1. That'll be the 2-minute warning. All right. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2nd and 11 coming up for the Broncos at why are they okay? That was a short pass. All right, I didn't know what happened. I had looked down for 0.2 of a second or whatever and missed it. Apologies. All right. In the history of the Packers, whew, that's a tough question. There's so many. It's like, which one's my favorite child? I have 2 children. I mean, before Rodgers was so bizarre on his way out, and then since then, probably would have said Aaron Rodgers. Man, that's really hard. There's so many. If Favre hadn't turned into such a jerk, probably would say Favre as well. I mean, it'd be easy to say Sterling Sharp, but like I grew up listening to the Packers. I didn't really get to see Sterling Sharp. Good Lord, for what he did on the field, and I say only one Super Bowl. I mean, you still got to go Rodgers, I think. I mean, if you're talking that I've seen, but if you're talking like all-time Packers, you got to go Bart Starr. He's the greatest. And hence, I got the Bart Starr jersey up today. Could you imagine if Kurt Warner didn't get cut? Yeah, but they had Favre. Warner wasn't going to be anything more than a number 2. They had Hasselbeck, who Al Harris famously picked off for a pick 6 in overtime after he said, we're going to get the ball and we're going to win. They had Doug Peterson. I mean, he wasn't that good, but I'm just saying they had decent backup quarterbacks. But, Warner was never going to be more than a 2 behind Favre. And Warner had 2 revivals, not, first with the Rams and then again with the Cardinals. He was laboring on the bench on the Giants bench behind Eli, I think, for a little bit. Yes, thank you, Sinbin Admin. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning, still at commercial. Just got back on the Broncos broadcast. Oh, just trying to stretch my love you too, Sinbin Admin. Trying to stretch out the back and neck here. I don't know how I'm going to do 4 WNBA games tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of sitting. All right, Broncos with the 2nd and 11 coming up. Shotgun, back to pass, near the goal line. Throws left side, caught near the out-of-bounds marker. And enough for a first down. Clock rolling at 1:48 as the Broncos try to get set. 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. They did burn a timeout. TV just never reflected it, so I'll mark it in a second. Throw to the right side, incomplete, bringing up 2nd and 10. All right, whoops, I didn't pause the clock. 1:33 And let's get Bronco timeout taken. There we go. I knew somebody had, but the TV never marked it till they got back. Oh, somebody has one of those oversized hat, baseball hats. Broncos hat, of course. Those things are expensive. I don't know why. Looks like he has a Bo Nix jersey. All right, 2nd and 10. Shotgun, back to pass. Throws left side, caught and past the 40-yard line for another first down at 128. Number 83 for the Broncos. That is Stidham to Sherfield, it looks like, for 16 yards. Wait, that's probably the next play. No, that was Bandy. I'm sorry. Bandy is 83. Apologies. All right, we got 120. Actually, got 128 to go. Wait, 1st and 10. I forgot to change. No, I got it. There we go. All right, shotgun, back to pass. Steps up, still looking, rolls left near the numbers from his own 35. Down the field and incomplete, broken up at the Cardinal 30 at 118. That was a long throw, but we got a flag at 118 to go in the first half. What's the flag for? Defensive pass interference on of course, the Cardinals. That's a first down. 118 to go. Stops the clock. Moves doesn't move the chains anymore. Moves the yard markers. Can't say that anymore. At least not in the NFL. Ooh. Yeah, he grabbed him around he was all over him, but he was in early before the ball got there. It was an underthrown ball, but he came from behind. Stidham took a shot, too, at the end of the play. All right, from the Cardinal 29, shotgun, back to pass, dumps it to the back. He runs it up the numbers for the first down in between the hash marks, down near the 17-yard line, 106, clock rolling. 1st and 10. 10 plays over 10-plus yards for the Broncos offense. I'll catch up on the chat when there's a break or at halftime. 52 seconds to go. Shotgun, back to pass. Throws right near the end zone. Caught in the end zone for a touchdown at 45 seconds to go. Broncos strike again. Stidham lighten up the Cardinals defense. 23-7. Who caught that? Good throw, good catch. Stidham to Franklin. Yeah, didn't he have the other one or one of the other ones? For 17 yards. Just was right there with the defensive back Burke, number 29, and then grabbed it. Just great throw. And Franklin just went up and got it before he went out of bounds. All right, lining up for the extra point. And Will Lutz boots it right down the middle. It's 24-7 now. In favor of the Broncos. We got 45. I thought I already fixed this. 45 seconds. Minute 47. They drove 6 plays for 60 yards. Wait, does that not include the penalty yards, maybe? I have no idea. That was weird. All right, in the history of the Bills, it was OJ's 70s, it was the 80s or 90s. Yeah, 80s with Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly was actually in the USFL before joining the Bills. Yeah, and then they were great in the 90s. Well, until they got to the Super Bowl. And Thurman Thomas, yeah. It was Kelly, Thomas, and Andre Reed. And they had James Lofton, a former Packer as well. And BB ended up getting a ring with the Packers in 96. For Rams, it was the Los Angeles Rams, St. Louis Rams, then Los Angeles, San Diego. Yep, they moved around. Yeah, the Broncos got a touchdown. Let's go. Franklin was rough last year, but he's been having a great camp. Hey, thanks, Chase Weldner. Appreciate the comment. Yeah, the only thing I know about the Broncos is from Perna, so. I'm not a big Sean Payton fan, but I don't hate the Broncos, I guess. All right, return by the Cardinals up to the 25 with 41 seconds to go. Let's see if they do anything. They do have 3 timeouts, 41 seconds to go. First and 10, their own 25. Most players returning from 24 to 25. Denver's number 1 with 86%. Packers are number 2, 84.5%. Oh, from courtesy of Over the Cap. But that was as of May 29th. Why are we looking at old numbers? All right, whatever. All right, in shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right, and a back out of the backfield. He throws it to him, and that's good for maybe a 1-yard loss. At 35 seconds, I think they took a timeout. I'm assuming the Cardinals took a timeout, or did Denver? What the heck? Why is it so hard to... I guess I better turn up the volume to listen to who called the timeout, because this Broncos TV is not indicating them on their score bug right away. All right, so I think we got 2nd and 11. That had to be a 1-yard loss. It is 2nd and 11. They didn't indicate who took the timeout. Thanks a lot. I don't know what this Denver station's doing. All right, in shotgun, 2 receivers to his left and right, and a back with him to his left. Shotgun, back to pass, throws right, caught by 47 near the 30 and out of bounds with 31 seconds to go, bringing up a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Okay, now they say the Broncos did take the timeout. They just indicated it. I did not know. Broncos have 1 left. 3rd and 4. Cardinals have all 3 of theirs. Should they pick this up, maybe they can get in field goal range. You know, mile high, thin air. Maybe they can get a long field goal. All right, in shotgun, back to pass. Looking right, we have a flag, and apparently it was a false start, and they just blew it dead too late. Yep, false start on the offense. Looks like it was Fryer, number 78. That'll back them up 5 and bring up 3rd and 10 from their own, I think, 25. What year did Josh Allen get drafted to the Bills? I'd have to look it up. I can't remember. What year was OJ's 2,000-yard season? Yeah, in the 70s. Would you say it was a huge moment for the Bills? Probably their first Super Bowl. They only lost by... I mean, they did have that miracle comeback against the Oilers. Maybe that. All right, 3rd and 9, shotgun, back to pass. Pressure immediately, dumps it. I wonder if that's going to be grounding. Broncos would probably decline it. Did they use a timeout? They're saying 4th and 9. Or did they call this an incomplete pass? Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. If it's incomplete or grounding, it's stopped. There is a flag. I bet you this is going to be intentional grounding. So, yeah, of course they would accept that. All right, Broncos defense heads to the sideline. Yeah, it is intentional grounding. Loss of down. So 1 timeout in 25 seconds. Can't imagine they're going to do much here. But we shall see. Maybe they get in field goal range. All right, it's going to be 4th and whatever. 4th and long. It's more than... Okay, 4th and 22, according to the TV. Denver already up 24-7. They put 2 seconds back on the clock, 27 seconds. So they're in punting formation. Gillikin boots it. Long kick to the Broncos' own 32. Return between the numbers and the hashes on the far side, up to about the 43. Well, they'll have a 1st and 10 with 18 seconds to go. in the half. 1 timeout remains for the Denver Broncos. All right. What was your favorite game today? Well, I didn't really get to see the Packers, but I didn't really watch too much. I saw the end of Niners Raiders. That was really it. I watched. I did the WNBA game. That Liberty Lynx game was pretty good today. All right, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Shotgun, back to pass, throws right near the 45-yard line, taken down at the 47. Are they going to go hurry up? I guess. 2nd and short. And they spike it. 2nd and 5 with how much time? 6 seconds. Why didn't they just use their time out? Now they can't. Should be 3rd and 5 then, since they spiked it. I don't know why the TV is not updating. They got a gain of 5, then they clocked it. Should be 3rd and 5. Yeah, 1st and 10. Pass to Sherfield. It says 6 there. All right, whatever. 3rd and 5. 6 seconds to go from the 47-yard line. Looks like the Cardinals burn their first time out. All right. You like the Browns versus the Eagles? Yeah, that Raiders-Niners game had a good finish. I did enjoy that. Again, I only watched a little bit of the Packer game because then I was doing New York Liberty at Minnesota Lynx on my channel. Will this be the year for the Bills? Yeah. Yeah, should be a good year for the Bills. We'll see. All right, 3rd and 5, shotgun, rolls right, throws, tries to get out of bounds. He does with 2 seconds to go. I think they got they got enough for the first down. What yard marker are they on? That was a good design play. They still had 1 timeout, but easier just to run right out of bounds. So did they try a Hail Mary or did they line up for a super long field goal? I guess they're going to line up for a super long field goal. This will be 64 yards. They're set up at the 46-yard line, right hash mark. Snap, hold, kick by Lutz. It's a little bit wide right. He had the leg, but it was it's no good either case. It was wide right, and it may have been, might have been short. It landed past that white out of bounds marker, so who knows? Maybe he would have had it if it had been on target. All right, where do I not have a halftime thing? Oh, wait, let's go to kickoff, take this off, and put this at halftime. I think the Cardinals had the ball first, so yeah, we'll just leave it on the Broncos. They'll get the ball coming out for second half. Oh, let me get my timer ready. I forgot to do that. Apologies. Hang in there. There we go. And they're interviewing Cynthia Freeland, interviewing Sean Payton, Broncos head coach. All right. 3rd quarter starts in. There we go. All right, we'll get that up. Where is it? Oh, shoot, I need to add it. Gosh darn it. Let's see. One hold, please. Let's see. What do I call it? Time. Whoops. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. We want to add what is it? Media. I'm sorry. I'm just doing a little thinking out loud with OBS here. Media source. Add existing. Nope, not that. Browser, maybe? Hold on. Should have done this earlier. Yeah, browser? No. Wait a minute. There it is. Timer. All right, we got it. Oh, shoot. I got to fix it live, too. Sorry about that. Work on that real quick. I think that's about how I have it for basketball. All right, let me know. That should be good, I think. All right, webcam, window capture, socials, timer. This week. All right, yeah, let me adjust that a little bit. Timer, move it. Actually, I got to make it a slightly bigger. Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to be messing stuff on the screen. Totally forgot to do this for football. Just bear with me for 1 second. Just trying to resize it so it matches up a little bit here. Hope that's not too big. All right, we'll go with that. How's that look? Hey, Fish, thanks. Yeah, we're at halftime. Yeah, I agree. I think Rodgers will be a mess on the Steelers. We'll see. Okay, they have 10:40, so I am a minute behind. All right, I will speed up my timer. I didn't get it going right away. There. Now we're pretty much in sync with all right. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back. Hey, thanks everybody for liking the video and subscribing. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like on the video. Please hit subscribe to Sinbin Stream. Doing one or both will help us get recommended by YouTube to other potential viewers like yourself and help me grow the channel. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. And I saw Thax from That's Good Sports, what do you call it, Discord, did subscribe. Thank you so much. Just checking really quick. Yeah, we got 436 subs. Thank you so much. What do they think of having him on the Steelers? Well, it's a 1-year deal. That's it. They had no answers at quarterback. I don't blame them, but I wouldn't have waited for him to make his decision. But that's just me. I was done with Rodgers, and I wanted him off the team when he did the whole immunized BS, and he missed the Chiefs game. And LaFleur didn't prepare or wasn't able to prepare Love in time, and he got blitzed crazily and looked bad, but it wasn't his fault. 2 touchdowns in the third quarter for the Broncos. Could be, especially if Stidham is still playing. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back. Thanks so much. I'm going to roll some music while I take a quick break as well. Let me know if it's a yay or a nay for you. I got to find an artist real quick. Can't remember who I've played, and I'll just go back to this guy I've used a few times already. Artist name. Yeah, thanks for checking in, Fish. I appreciate it. All right, sort by duration. Get a little bit longer. Man, I can't remember which songs I liked. I think I already played this. All right, we'll go with Dusty Fingers by DJ Williams. And I got to unmute it. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks so much, everybody. right, if anybody from That's Good Sports Discord is still watching, don't forget I did plug Benchwarmer Brew for Perna. Is it out of focus? Hold on, let me back up. There we go. All right. Let me kill the music as well. Hope that adds something instead of having dead air. Oh, prediction for this game? Yeah. You know what I missed? If you're Rocky 3 fans, I missed a chance to say prediction. Pain. That's what Clubber Lang says. Mr. T in Rocky 3. It's like, prediction? Pain. Should have answered that way in the chat. All right, looks like... Yeah, we're not quite set. Oh, time of possession. The Cardinals actually are up 16-24 to 13-36 for the Broncos. That's the only thing they dominated. Broncos had 83 yards rushing, 240 passing. 9.5 was their average play. All right, let's reset the clock real quick. I need to do that first, otherwise I will forget. Come on. Whoop. There we go. Yep, we're about set to kick. Maybe they're going to resume earlier than that then. All right, good thing I didn't take my time here. All right, let's take the timer down. Yeah, I guess there's about a minute left, but we don't need it anymore. All right, so we got that set now for NFL games or football games. I can get the clock ready. Bills, yeah, it's just preseason. You just want to look good. Yeah, Bills over the Bears. Yeah, well, I have no love for the Bears. I don't hate the Bears. I grew up watching the Bears with my dad and listening to the Packers on the radio. 1985 was especially rough, though. That team was... Hopefully Bubba's not listening. I don't think Bubba is old enough to remember that team, but that team was super annoying. Just the Packers were in a really low spot with Forrest Gregg as their... Oh, back to the stats. 25 yards rushing for the Cardinals, 80 yards passing, only 3.3 yards average gain, it says. 4 penalties for 51 yards for the Cards, and the Broncos have 5 penalties for 25 yards. Looks like Stidham is off for the second half, so we'll see some different... quarterbacks for the Broncos. All right, let's just make sure, yeah, the flag works. All right, kickoff is underway. Return going left to right by the Broncos past the 30 to maybe the 33. We'll see where they mark them at 14:56. 1st and 10. Looks like they're giving him the 33 if I'm looking at this right. All right. Well, let's give him a first down instead of having kickoff up there. There we go. I guess I got to slide this way a little bit. All right, shot. Fake handoff, rolls, throws a short screen that went nowhere. That might have lost 5 yards for the Broncos. Let me lower my mic a little bit there. There we go. Sam Ehlinger, number 4, Ehlinger, 6 of 10, 55 yards and a touchdown last week versus the Niners. Started watching That's Good Broncos, That's Good Sports. Then a few years ago, started watching Tom. Yeah, I've been watching Tom, and I watched Perna because of Tom. Throw over the middle, caught, gain. They got maybe the loss of, third down. I forgot to mark second down. Got distracted. Third and long. Yep, 3rd and 10. That's what I thought. They got back the loss. I used to watch clickbait, but I can't stand Scooter very much. Or it's not that I can't stand Scooter. I just can't stand hearing about the Cowboys all the time. All right, 3rd and 10 from their own 33-yard line. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the bottom, or to his right. A back to his right. In shotgun, back to pass. Ellinger looks, steps up, and he is sacked back at the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and 13, I believe. All right, come on. Why am I having so much trouble with my... Nope, we got a flag at 13:31, so hold that. And looks like... Was that... I think that was... Yeah, that was against the Cardinals. I think that gave him a first down. What was the penalty? Illegal contact. Man, that's brutal. That's the one thing... I wish they had changed. I don't know why a 5-yard penalty on the defense means automatic first down. Illegal contact, holding. It's just it's such a terrible penalty. So, all right, handoff up the middle. Number 25 goes to about the 41. Give him a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, 13:03 to go. I gotta fix. Oh, I can't. Oh, I gotta fix my clock the hard way. Hold on. Handoff to the right side again. Is that Franklin again? Number 25? I don't remember. No, I'm sorry. Watson's 25. I forgot Franklin's a wide receiver. We got another flag. Holding on the Broncos at 12:53. So we'll take that. Why are we showing Kansas Baylor all of a sudden? Somebody there in the game used to play basketball, I guess. All right, so if it was 2nd and 7, must be 2nd and 17 now. No, I'm not a Cardinals fan. I'm a Packers fan. Caleb Lohner, I guess, was the hold, maybe. Or no, that was the guy playing basketball. 12:34 to go. Throw to the left side, tackled out of bounds. Or did they mark? 12:26, clock still rolling. I'm going to have to go the other way to fix my clock. Yep, we'll go this way. Sorry. For some reason, this is the only way to fix this score bug. All right, we got 3rd and 11 for Ellinger, and 23 is Estime. He's in there. Estime. 3rd and 11. 12 minutes to go in the third. In shotgun. The back splits out to the left. Shotgun, back to pass. Looking over the middle. Throws left. Caught for the first down near the 50-yard line. They're going to mark him between the 48 and the 49 of the Broncos near midfield. 1st and 10. Who caught that? Ellinger to Davis for 11 yards at the 49. Number 80. Caught it near the numbers. Good throw, good catch. They missed the snap. Run up the middle for maybe 2. We'll say 1. 2nd and 9, I'm assuming. We'll see what they put up there. So who are they suggest I follow? Lol. Wait, what? Started watching That's Good Broncos, That's Good Sports, and a few years ago started watching Tom G. So whoever they suggest I follow. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I follow Tree 5. I sometimes watch the Dumpster Fire, but yeah, not. All right, handoff up the middle between the hash marks and to the Cardinal 40 for another first down for the Broncos. Nope, we got another flag. Hold that thought. Illegal shift, so never mind, not a first down. So still second down. Wait, why didn't the clock? Oh, I thought I stopped the clock. Pardon me, guys. Sorry about that. 10:46 to go. So what do we got? Second and 13, maybe? Is that what it is? It is second and 13. Now the clock's rolling. 10:33 to go. Shotgun thrown behind the line of scrimmage. Number 81 gets it maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So we'll have third and 13, I believe. 10:17 to go in the third. Ugh. All right. Third and 13. Ellinger. That name sounds familiar. Did the Packers have this guy in camp maybe one year? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. All right, third and 13, 7 on the play clock. In shotgun, back to his right. Steps back. Has to avoid the rush, but nowhere to go. He is sacked. That'll bring up fourth and long. And punting unit will take the field. Just, they sent a blitz for sure. They sent about 7 people. There were just more defensive players than the offensive players could block. 4th and 20. All right, back to kick the ball away as the punter. There's the snap. Kick is in the air. Taken inside the 10 or no. They didn't follow the ball. The camera had no idea where the ball was. It was a touchback. They were following the returner and they weren't watching the ball. All right, that'll be a 1st and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. As we go to a commercial break. All right, what do we got? 9:04. Yeah. I don't know why they were following the... All right. You forgot that the Broncos had Ellinger. Michael Beagley says... Yeah, I know it's no fun even in preseason, because a lot of these guys are trying to make a roster or at least get something on tape. So you got to feel for those guys. If your teammates aren't playing well and you don't have time to throw, well, what are you supposed to do? So I get it, but yeah, the Cardinals will have a 1st and 10 from their own 20 after the touchback. Yeah, Ellinger. I gotta look up Ellinger. I swear that name sounds familiar. What's his first name? S. Ellinger. Well, yeah, Stidham looked all right as the backup for sure. Okay, Ellinger used to be on the Colts, it looks like. Maybe that's where I remember him from. Colts 21-24 and Broncos just this year. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I thought the Packers may have had this guy. If they did, it wasn't for long. I could be thinking of somebody else, too. Oh, I got to remember to get more water after the third quarter. I cannot make it a half on just, Oh, yeah. Who was talking about? Let's see. Whoops. Sorry. I didn't mean to clink that. Yeah, Michael Beagley. So if Perna asks, or I did plug his, I got his mug. Oh, Breckenridge Bourbon Whiskey. I've heard that's excellent. I wish I could get there. Yeah, you're right, Beagley. He was with the Colts. I had just seen that. I don't know why I thought he might have been a Packer. Oh, that's an old shot. This has to be before Mile High of some stadium. They're talking to Mike Kliss. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming he's part of ownership or something. All right. First and 10. Cardinals in shotgun. There's the snap. Oh, juggled. Picks it up. Gets spun around. Throws to the flat. And that guy is lit up for a gain of maybe 2. Second and 8. What a hit by 43. Smith for the Broncos. All right, who is that quarterback again? I already forgot. All right, second and... I don't even have it. Second and 8. Yeah, there we go. Shotgun toss left. Runs outside the numbers, broke a tackle, got a gain of maybe 1 before heading out of bounds at 8:20. All right, is the clock rolling? Yeah, 8:15, it's rolling. Think they're showing Bo Nix on the sideline, sitting. Looks like it might be him. Yeah, that's definitely Bo Nix. Blue brim baseball hat, white hat. Like a warm, like a zip up track, top, tracksuit top. All right, 3rd and 7, 4 on the play clock, in shotgun, 2 receivers to each side and a back with him. Back to pass, has to roll right and dumps it to the back, and he's going to be tackled short of the first down, bringing up about a 4th and 2 at their own 28-yard line. Cardinals had one good drive in their first, I think it was their second drive. They got a touchdown. Haven't had much offense other than that. All right, 24-7 Broncos. Clock rolling, 7:10 to go in the third. 60-20. That's going to be a long game. That's a lot of scoring. Kick is in the air, back inside the 5. He fields it. I don't know why. Didn't know where he was. Returns it up the left hash mark past the 25. Gets obliterated at the 28. Number 89 on the return. All right, he followed through and got a decent return, but could have just let it hit and go in the end zone and taken that ball out at the 20. 6:51 to go in the third. Broncos ball again. Up big. All right, let me get... Yeah, I forgot to put the ball back to the... There we go. Yeah, as far as stats, I haven't really looked. I've only had the live, play-by-play. Like, I know I could use ESPN, but, man, my bandwidth, I don't know if it can handle ESPN because it has so many ads on it. Yeah, they don't really... Let me see. What's this? Ticketmaster. No, thank you. And an ad. That's great. Well, something to look for in the future. Let's see. Yeah, 70-yard punt. I mean, some of that's the thin air in Denver, but they have like redone the K balls that, they used to be limited to kickers and punters could only work on them for 3 hours. Now they, I guess prior to the game, and now I guess that's gone. I don't know how long they get to work on the K balls or the kicking balls to make them how they want. I mean, we've seen punters are booming, and then we had that 70-yard field goal. Hey, AM, thanks for checking in. Hope you're having a good night, Sinbin. Thanks for covering the games. Yeah, you're welcome, AM. Thanks for checking in. Wait, how come I can't... Why is it so difficult to at people? What am I doing wrong? There we go. There we go. Yeah, it didn't work at first. Broncos are... Oh, yeah, 60-20. Sorry, I missed your message earlier. Wonder how sad the Cardinals are right now. No, it's preseason. Again, certain players who, are risks of getting cut are going to be like, oh, wish we would have played better. That way I would have looked better, because when the whole team looked bad, the coaches will point out the good players in the film study, but, All right, handoff up the middle between the hash marks, nearly a 9-yard gain. I think that they're going to mark them 2nd and 2. 6:40 to go in the third. Nope, we got the clock stopped at 6:41. We got an injury to a Bronco lineman. Looks like 66 maybe? It's a G name. Garguilo. Gargulo? Sorry. I'm going to say 2nd and 2 here. I mean, it is, even if it's preseason, though, it can be demoralizing to lose. Well, tomorrow for the WNBA, you can watch along or listen along to 4 of the 5 games. I won't have the 2:30 game on ABC, 2:30 Central, but I will have I think they're all going to be good. Maybe not, Fever probably will blow out the Sun, but Sparks need that game desperately. Don't know how much Washington's really set on trying to get back in the playoff hunt after trading away 2 players. Mercury's Storm should be good. I think they can't remember. Did the Storm? I think the Storm finally broke their losing streak. They need that game. Phoenix, wants to get higher in the standings, and Atlanta, Golden State, that should be good too. Yeah, gonna be streaming just WNBA. We'll be back with NFL preseason on Monday because there is no they rolled the cart out. This doesn't look good. Or they drove the little golf cart with the flatbed on the back. And they go right back to commercial. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a delay here. So, yeah, this is my schedule up here for 17th through 21st. Debating whether to do I can't decide if I should do the Packer game next Saturday. I think there's a WNBA game then. I'll probably do it instead. I'm just doing this game because there was no W at night tonight. And Monday they're off, so that's why I was going to do the Monday night game between the Bengals and Commanders. That might be it. If I do anything, I'll do something next Saturday, but yeah, I might, even if I don't do the Packers, I might jump on and I think there's like a 9 o'clock next Saturday. Maybe I'll do the last preseason game. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow, but it'll all be WNBA, and I think most of the games are going to be good. We can take a look real quick because while we're got a minute during this injury delay. All right, if you weren't with us, the Lynx got the W in Minnesota over the Liberty, 86-80. Oh, jeez. All the players are gathered around from the Broncos. I'm assuming this is a bad leg injury. Can't even really see the player. That's a shame. You hate to see that anytime in football. Again, his name began with a G. Lineman. He's giving a thumbs up. Oh, yeah, they put an air cast. Nick Garguilo, Gargiulo, second season with the Broncos. Elevated to Ross. Yeah. They've got an air cast on his right leg, so that does not look good. I'm not a doctor, but thinking that might be season ending. That's tough to see. All right, so tomorrow at noon, Fever favored by 6.5 in Connecticut, according to FanDuel. Sparks favored by 3 in Washington. Going to skip Wings at Aces. We'll have Mercury, their 1-point underdog in Seattle, and Dream favored by 4.5 in Golden State. All right, we're back. 6:28 to go now. Throw to the right side, number 86 for the first down near the 50-yard line for the Broncos. First down. That is Prescorn, Prieskorn, I believe. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me. All right, fake the handoff, rolls right, throws to near the 50-yard line, taken out of bounds for a gain of maybe 5 by 84, Lohner, Lohner. And we have a Cardinal player grabbing at his leg. What did I do? I meant to take that down. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, 6:03 to go in the third. Another injury. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Broncos. Oof, don't like to see these leg injuries in the preseason. Yeah, Nick Gargula. You're rooting for the Bengals. Yeah, they Burrow should be playing Monday night. I don't know how long. Yeah, another injury timeout. Cardinals players down. Yeah. J.A. Jones. So whoever that, yeah. Yep, it's up here. I just realized it was up here. I didn't know they had that. Wait, can I do all? Wait, what the heck? Scoring drives, all drives. All right. Yep. I don't know. Oh, back to the WNBA. I think, like I said, I think they'll all be pretty good except for, I'm surprised the Lip Fever, 6.5. I mean, I assume Clark is still out. I mean, they should beat Connecticut. We'll see. Yeah, Aces should take care of business at home in Las Vegas, so that's why I'm skipping that game and just going to do, because this is a more meaningful game for the Sparks. They're only favored by 3 in Washington. So I don't know. The first game, probably not. That game, probably not. But 3 of the 5 games, Sparks, Mystics, that should be good. Sparks really need a win. Mercury, Storm, both teams. Storm need to get back into the playoff hunt. I think they have a half-game lead thanks to a win for that 8th and final spot over the Sparks, but they'll already know what the Sparks did prior to their game tipping off. And then Dream Valkyries. Valkyries got to hang on to 7th, so that's going to be a tough game. But so 3 of the 5 games should be pretty good, I would think. And we'll have 4 or 5 of them for you here on Sinbin Stream. And the channel started as a hockey live stream of Chicago Blackhawks games, hence the name. Sinbin Stream, the penalty box, Sinbin. Also in rugby as well. No, I don't miss Ben Roethlisberger. No. He was pretty boring to watch late in his career. Steelers could barely move the ball. 5:55 to go. Handoff to the right side. Enough for the first down inside the 30, 35, 20, 15, and out of bounds. That was an end around, I think, by 89. Or was it a little touch pass? I didn't get a good look. 5:45 to go. Oh, yeah. It was an end around. He did take it from under center and immediately handed it off to 89. Jackson, I believe. Long carry for a first down. All right. Another handoff right side. They're just pounding the rock down to the 10, bringing up a 2nd and 4. If they get 4 more yards, they'll have goal to go. Under 5:20 to go. Oh, great. And the feed just froze. Now we're back. 5:16. Yeah, I may have glitched behind a little bit there. I'm going to let my clock. There we go. 5:08 to go. 5:05. 15 on the play clock. 2nd and 4. Shotgun. This time a pitch to the left. Number 25 runs it near the out of bounds marker. Close to the first down, but he's going to be marked at least a yard short. So we should have 3rd and 1 coming up from about the 7-yard line of the Cardinals. 4:40 to go in the third. 3rd and 1. Vance Joseph, Broncos defensive coordinator. 5th season with the Broncos. 3rd as defensive coordinator. Yeah, kind of surprising he came back after being fired as a coach. All right, 3rd and 1. They're in shotgun. And we get a false start. Back them up 5 yards. 4:18 to go. So they'll be back at 3rd and 6 from the, as Bo Nix looks on with the earpiece in. Okay, it was 3rd and 1. Why would it be 3rd and 5? Thank you, Broncos TV. It's 3rd and 6 now. 4:12 to go. Did I not roll it? No. Throw to the end zone. Incomplete. Broken up. Sorry, I was trying to fix the clock and got distracted. 4 minutes to go. 4th and 6. That was the right side. They've been attacking the defense to the right side. They only had those 2 plays to the left. So 4th and 6. Oh, I forgot to reset the timeouts. Sorry about that. 3 timeouts now for the Broncos and 3 timeouts. All right, we got let's see, about a 30-yarder from the left hash mark. Kick is on the way, and it's good by Will Lutz. But hold the phone. We got another flag on the field. False start on the Broncos. That's going to bring up 4th and 11. All right, I got to take the points off the board, which stinks. There we go. Still 24-7. Now we'll back it up. This will be about let's see, 35-yarder. Snap, hold, kick right down the middle by Will Lutz with 3:57 to go in the third. Now put the field goal up. 27-7 Broncos. Late in the third quarter. Sorry, I got to catch up. I watched a lot of his old games. Oh, Big Ben, got it. Denver is destroying Arizona. Yep, Hilltime Sports, they are. Hell yeah. Say it again. Broncos were going to get a field goal, but they got it. Yep, they got it now. Yep. 81% of you think the Broncos are winning. Safe bet here, 26 votes. And they're talking about Cortland Sutton, Zach Allen, and DJ Jones. Wait, say that 3 times fast. Their contracts and the years, the amount, and the guaranteed money. All right, just about set to kick it off. Will Lutz is ready. All right. Kick is in the air. Going to be taken at the 1 or 2, maybe, up the middle between the hash marks, right hash mark, past the 30 to about the 32. 3:52 to go in the third. Let me change the possession arrow back to the Cardinals. 1st and 10. At about their own 32. Trailing by 20. Yeah, we'll probably start getting a lot of player interviews. Hopefully the screen doesn't get too small, though. All right, 3:52 to go in the third. I was going to show up earlier, but I haven't been. Oh, sorry. I hope you're feeling better, Hilltime Sports. No problem. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, don't apologize. Thank you. Shotgun, faked handoff, back to pass, looking. Rolls to the right, throws it short for a gain of maybe 1, tackled out of bounds. So let's mark a 2nd and 9, probably from about the 33, I imagine. All right. 3:33 in the third. Excuse me. We're still showing the Broncos sideline. From the right hash mark, 2 receivers to his left, a deep back, under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks, avoids a rush, and is taken down, though, at the 25-yard line, bringing up 3rd and very long. 3 minutes to go in the third. -7. So I'm going to guess that we're at 3rd and 16 then. Good spin move. Yeah, late pressure. Number 55, Turner on the sack for the Broncos. 2:40 to go. 3rd and 16. Yeah, who is this quarterback again? Oh, is it still Tune? It is Tune. Shotgun, back to pass. Immediate pressure. Throws it to the back. 22 by the numbers. Right side. Tackled well short of the first down, but a gain of about 6. Probably about 4th and 10 coming up. We'll see what they elect to do. 2:21. Clock stopped again. 2:21. Now they're talking about Micah Parsons. My dream destination, Denver. I would love to play for the Broncos. They already get the best defense in the league, and they have a real chance at a Super Bowl. The Edge with Micah Parsons podcast. Micah about himself. All right, I don't know what they called here. We did have a penalty. They didn't even show it. They went to this Parsons clip. Illegal block above the waist enforced at the Arizona 41. Block above the waist. What? Illegal block above the waist? Do they mean below the waist? Wait, 3rd and 16? They accepted it? Why would they accept the penalty? Wait, what? That can't be right. They're saying first down for the Cardinals, so that must have been, I don't know. Now we got another flag. Good golly. 2:02. Good golly, Miss Molly, right? Penalty against the Broncos. I'm sorry, not against the Broncos. Forgot the Cardinals are in red going right to left this quarter. My bad. What was the call? Holding. So we got a 1st and 20 coming up. Let me get you a spot on the ball. We got a commercial while they're breaking the huddle. That's wonderful. 1st and 20 from their own 41 as I squint to see the play. 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Actually, back to pass. Throws right at the 45. Gain of maybe 4, bringing up 2nd and 16. Oh, sorry. Let me take the flag thing down. My bad. I was going to show. Yeah, don't worry. Let's go Broncos. They got, flags have been flying. Oh, 1:20 to go. Sorry. Way behind on the clock. Sorry about that. That's a little better. 1:11. Yeah. All right, good enough. 12 on the play clock. 2nd and 16 from their own 45-yard line. Right hash mark. 2 receivers to his left. Handoff to the right side by the numbers. 31 carries it out over midfield. Give him a gain of 6, bringing up about 3rd and 10 here at the Broncos, 49-yard line. We're under a minute to go in the 3rd. Ooh, it's a little bit hard on my neck looking down. All right. 30 seconds to go in the 3rd. 15 on the play clock. 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals. At the Broncos 39. Right hash mark. 2 receivers to his left. 1 to his right. Shotgun. Had a back into the right. Back to pass. Throws right. Wide open. The guy dropped it, though. At about the 43. He would have been short of the first down, but he could have run for it. Maybe it, breaks a tackle, but 4th and 10, just an absolute drop. Wasn't a guy within 5 yards of him for the Broncos. 12 seconds remain. Yeah, Tune dropped back, found the receiver, delivered a good throw, and it was just dropped right through his arms. Had his hands out, would have hit him in the belly button probably. Snap, the kick is away by the punter, number 12, Galt. And it's a fair catch at about the 8 with 5 seconds to go in the 3rd. 1st and 10 Broncos. Yep, there we go. Their ball. As they go through the Broncos schedule. You got school Monday. Oh, that stinks, Akram Pira. Yeah, my high schooler, he's a sophomore. He already went back Wednesday, and my other son's going back Wednesday. So he'll be in, what grade is he in? 5th. Yeah. All right. Handoff at the left hash mark. Goes nowhere. Gets tackled for a loss at about the 5. That'll end the third quarter, and it'll bring up like 2nd and 13 for the Broncos when we come back. Through 3 quarters, all Broncos. It was briefly 7-7 and 14-7, I think. But, well, was it 7-7? I don't even remember. It definitely was 7-0 Broncos, yeah. Because the Cardinals punted, then the Broncos scored, then the Cardinals scored, then the Broncos scored, I think, on their next 2 possessions, maybe? I don't remember. We could look it up. Well, not too bad. We're like 2.5 hours in. We've had a lot of penalties. I need to take a break and get water. I need to reset the clock as well. So otherwise, I will forget. All right, come on. What is my score bug doing? There we go. Got it. Yeah, I believe it'll be like a 2nd and 3rd. Let's see what they called. They don't even have it. They just have the punt. They didn't even put the last play up yet. All right, I'll be right back. Just got to refill my water and I'll catch up. Yeah, I do miss high school, Hilltime Sports says. Oh. I may have to tilt my camera up to get the nameplate. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in high school. Holy cow. Yeah, Stidham's look good. I mean, got to hand it to the Broncos. They seem okay on backup quarterback. Can't complain for the Packers. They got Malik Willis. It's been a long time since you could say the Packers had a decent backup. Probably since Matt Flynn, if I'm honest. Oh, yeah, we were looking at the... All right, let's close that out. Yep, so we'll be back. I mean, if you're interested in WNBA, this is the channel for you, and then we'll be back with the Monday night game. All right, 2nd and 13. Shotgun back in his own end zone. Rolls right. It's number 4. Passes to the 30 and caught. Yeah, caught at the numbers and run forward to the 33 for a first down. What a play. Oh, yeah, Ellinger. Sorry, I forgot Ellinger was 4. That was Bandy, I think, number 83 on the catch. They were in a shotgun. The back rolled out to the right. They faked and then just found the guy right at the 30, the numbers on the right side. 14:26 to go. Delayed handoff right side on the hash mark. And a gain of maybe 3, bringing up 2nd and 7. Actually, let's check the play-by-play. Do they have it? Yeah, 3-yard run. Estime, or Estime. If I'm saying it wrong, let me know. And the Broncos have 2nd and 7 at their own 36-yard line. All right, why do we have an end zone cam? All right, they're zooming in on Ellinger. 8 on the play clock. 2 receivers, actually 3 to his left, 1 to his right, a back to his right, in shotgun. Back to pass, looking right, throws right, caught, number 86 at about the 45, falls forward to about the Cardinals' 42, 13:30 to go. 1st and 10 again for the Broncos. Good protection for Ellinger that time. Clean pocket. Just threw it over number 44's outstretched hand. Nice catch. High pointing the ball by 86. All right. And 86 is that Jones? No. Prescorn? Throw to 89 in the flat. He takes it for the first down inside the 30, near the 25, and out of bounds at 12:58. Clock rolling. Another Broncos first down. Yeah, just a quick pass to the wide receiver flat pass, and he did the rest and ran over a dude near the sideline. That's Jackson, number 89. All right, 1st and 10 from the Cardinal, we'll say 25. It's like the 25 and a half. Shotgun, back to pass. Ellinger throws over the middle, caught for another first down near the 14-yard line with 12:20 to go. Who caught that? No, that was Jackson. This one was Bandy again, number 83 for the Broncos. Bandy's had a pretty good night. Yeah, I got to look up like individual stats and stuff like that other than just this play-by-play stuff. Ellinger 11 of 12 for 113 yards for the Broncos. 11:50 to go. Shotgun, handoff to the right, goes nowhere. They're going to lose about 2. Back to the about the 17-yard line. Call it 2nd and 12. TV agrees. So does the play-by-play. That was Watson who got stuffed on that run. Wasn't blocked well. Wasn't his fault. All right, from the right hash mark, 2nd and 12 from the Cardinals 17. Broncos ball. 2 receivers to his left. Back in shotgun with him. Back to pass. Looking. Steps up in the pocket. Rolls to his left. Heads to the sideline, knocked out near the 12 at 11:04. 11 minutes to go. Bringing up 3rd and, let's see, 12. It's got to be about 3rd and 8. Yep, that's what it is. So Ellinger scrambled, give him a gain of 4 on that play. The 2 Ducks, I'm leaving the no worries. It's just preseason, getting warmed up. I appreciate everybody for watching along and commenting. Delayed handoff up the middle, or bounces it out to the numbers and gets tackled short at about the 8. So it's probably about 4th and 4. Let's see what they say. They don't have the play up. Well, TV says 4th and 4. Probably going to go for it. I mean, why not? Get your offense some looks here. All right, what are we doing? 7 on the play clock. 6, 5, 4. In shotgun. Yeah, they're going to have to burn a timeout at 9:49. So that would be the Broncos' first timeout of the second half. And as they show, wait, Arizona took it. What? All right, never mind. Not sure why. Okay, never mind. Arizona took the timeout. Looked like the Broncos are going to have to scramble to get the snap off, but all right. Why don't they even indicate in the play-by-play here? All right, well, whatever. We'll work on that next game, maybe Monday. Yeah, maybe I'll use ESPN, but I hate it because they have so many ads. I'm sure it's slow and bloated, and it might mess up my bandwidth, which is precious when I try to live stream on YouTube. Saturday, the Broncos play the Saints. Must be 11 Mountain Time. They're going to have half-hour pregame. All right, shotgun, back to pass, looking. and avoids the rush, rolls left, throws on the run, out of bounds in the end zone, incomplete with 9:43. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals after the turnover on downs. Yep, Ellinger got flushed out of the pocket to the left side, threw on the run, but it was just a hair out and tough catch on the run for the receiver. Who was that? Man, why don't they have, why? All right, let me refresh. Why is the play-by-play like stuck? And okay, play in progress. Thanks. Turnover. There we go. Incomplete, short to Newton. Yeah. It was definitely underthrown. That would have been a heck of a that would have been an unbelievable catch. Just to catch it and to keep his feet in bounds. It was a tough one. All right, we got 30 votes. Broncos 83%, 17 for the Cardinals. Let's end it there. How about for Monday night? Who wins Monday? Who you got? Did I spell? There's Cincinnati. Spelled it right. Hope I spelled Bengals right. Man, am I dumb. Raz VR says, let's go Broncos. They're going all right. I just put Commanders instead of Commanders. All right, let's go with that. We'll vote on the Monday night game. We'll be back Monday for that one for NFL preseason. If you're interested, please join us tomorrow. We got 4 WNBA games coming your way. 12, 2, 5, and 7:30 p.m. Central. Slight break. That's going to be a good 9.5-hour day minus some breaks. It's game over for the Cardinals. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool emoji. I didn't realize they had that. That's awesome. Thanks, RazVR. Thanks for chiming in. All right. Yeah. Before we get too close to the end, just a reminder, thanks everybody who has liked and subscribed and chatted in the live stream tonight. I really appreciate it. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like and please hit subscribe. Doing one or both will help with YouTube recommending us to other viewers and help me grow the channel. Handoff up the middle by the Cardinals out to about the 13-yard line. They took over at their own 8. 9:30 to go. Let me take this down. So that'll bring up a 2nd down. Let me get the play-by-play back. Yeah, why is it so slow? Timeout by Arizona. Oh, that was before that. Okay, got it. All right. 2nd and 6. Sorry, I forgot to mark it. Oh, pass rush immediately swarms them under near the 5-yard line. That's going to be 3rd and long, and we got another Broncos lineman down. Are they going to stop the clock for this or just nope? Yeah, 8:52 to go. Number 59 is injured now. So the Broncos' O-line depth has taken a toll, and we got an injured Cardinal as well, number 35. Let's see. All right, 59's getting helped up. Why is the play-by-play stuck again? All right, Nelson, number 59. He's limping, but trying to jog it off under his own power to the sidelines. We'll see what we get for the Cardinals player. Looks like a lot of people left early from Mile High, or what's it called? Empower Field at Mile High. Oh, more. Yeah, thank you, RazVR. I appreciate it. Yeah, wow, we got quite a few subs today, even tonight. All one W game and one full preseason football. We did pretty well. I appreciate the support. Wasn't sure what preseason football numbers would look like, but they're pretty good actually. Um, you know. And yeah, thank you, Sinbin admin. All right, after the injury timeout, after the sack, yeah, what's the down? All right, what is going on? Why did the play-by-play freeze? All right, let's just refresh. Oh, come on. What is going on? All right, Toon sacked at the Arizona 6 for -7. Nelson injured during the play. Knight was injured during the play. Knight on Arizona. Nelson kind of limped, but was jogging it off to the sideline. Let's see. 1st and 10, 2nd and 6. So 2nd and, we'll call it 3rd and 13, though, judging by the play-by-play. I don't know why the play-by-play has just been like conking out here. Wait, scoring drives, all drives. Current drive. All right, hopefully it comes back. If not, I'll just open up the current drive. Still at a commercial. Yeah, now we're finally back. Yep, 3rd and 13 from their own 6-yard line, lined up right down the middle. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left, a back in shotgun with them to his left. Who is that? I forgot the guy's name. Sorry. Shotgun, back to pass in the end zone. Steps up, throws over the middle. Caught, taken down about the 15. Brings up a 4th and 3. Maybe they'll call it 4th and 4. I believe the punting unit is heading on. All right. And it is. We got the punter out on the field. 8:10 to go. I'm going to have to fix my clock going the other way. 8 minutes to go. Sorry about that. It's hard to fix. There we go. 6. There's the snap. Step forward. Kick is in the air from the 5 all the way to the Denver 35. Taken to the left side. Hit at the 40 and brought down at 7:44 to go in the game. 1st and 10 once again for the Broncos. Let's see if Ellinger's still the quarterback or if they've gone to like a 4th string quarterback. All right, is this working? Yeah, okay, we got the punt. They seem to get stuck sometimes on like turnover on downs, punts. Yeah, so we could always open up the current drive if we need to see that, if it's not working. All right, let's check the poll from Monday night. We got 8 votes, so 6 votes for the Bengals, 2 for the Commanders for Monday night. All right, hope to see you then. If you're just into football, totally get it. Think I'll do Saturday night football then next week. I don't know if I'm going to do any in the afternoon. If I did, it would just be the Packers at 3. But I think I might do the Chicago Sky game that day. I don't know. Depends if the Packers are playing their starters or not. And Marie Provencio says Bengals will win. So that would be 7-2 if she didn't vote in the poll. Oh, we got another one. Wait, 6-2? Yeah, it'd be 7-2 then. All right. Still at commercial. Looks like we're... Yep. Nope. HBO Max ad. Now we got to talk about flag football, so we're not quite back yet. I do appreciate everybody being in here tonight for preseason football. Got to knock off the rust. Haven't done a whole lot of football games, especially lately. did UFL in the spring, but I stopped after week 8. Their last 2 games were meaningless. The playoff matchups and locations were already decided because 2 of the teams had scheduling conflicts and couldn't host, their conference championships. Top 2 from each conference made it. The USFL and the XFL conference winners, or top 2, I should say. But all right, thank you so much for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, we even got 15 likes. Thank you so much. All right, finally back to handoff up the middle, back to football, gain of a couple. Get the clock rolling. Apologies. 7:34. Second and long. We'll call it 8. Let's see what the play-by-play has. Wait. 2nd and 7. Okay. There we go. All right. 7:14 to go. Handoff again. That's maybe a gain of 1. We'll get a 3rd and 6 coming up for the Broncos in their own territory. They're showing, I think, Harvey, the running back, on the sideline. 6:55 to go. 3rd and 7, so that was a no gain, according to the TV. Yep, no gain by Watson. 3rd and 7 in shotgun, 3 receivers in a bunch formation to his right, 1 to his left. Back with him in shotgun to his left. Back to pass, looking. Ellinger throws left side, overshot the receiver. May have been a little early. Yeah, there's a late flag. We might get DPI on this at 6:30 to go. See what the call is. Let's go Broncos. Happy to see the Broncos win. Yep. Great game for the Broncos, sure. Yeah, it's been a great game. It was entertaining, at least in the first quarter, no problem. Yeah. Well, we're approaching 3 hours. We're about 10 minutes. I don't know what time this kicked off. I guess it wasn't right away at 8:30, but we're at 11:20 Central. 2 fouls on the play. Pass interference on on the Cardinals. That's declined, and then a face mask is accepted. So that'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Broncos. It was a face mask. They took that instead of the DPI because you get more yardage probably from the All right, 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 42. Shotgun, handoff to 23. He gets inside the 40, maybe to the 39, bringing up 2nd and 7. 6:17 to go. Let me slow my clock down. There we go. Oh, they gave him a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. I don't know about that. Must have been marked short. Yep. Estime with a 2-yard gain. All right. Yeah, again, the Broncos in all white, blue helmets. Shotgun, another toss to Estime. He bounces forward, gets close to the 1st down. Going to bring up 3rd and short. Clock rolling, 5:40 to go. 3rd and 1. 5:30 to go in the game. All right, from the left hash mark, in shotgun, a back to his left. Another delayed handoff. That one is stuffed. The Cardinals snuffed it out. Loss of 1. It's going to be at least 4th and 2, depending on the spot of the ball. -2, so we'll say 4th and 3. It is 4th and 3. There we go. All right, 5 minutes remaining. 4th and 3. You'll see what the Broncos do. Probably just going to go for it. Yep, those are the 2 games today, David Del Prince. Yep. All right, in shotgun, 4th and 3 from the left hash mark at the Cardinal 35. Back to pass. Ellinger looking left, throws over the middle, caught for the first down. Down at about the 31, it's Jackson, number 89. 4.5 to go. Good catch and throw on the play. All right. So let's check on our poll. 9 votes, 67% for the Bengals. They missed the snap. That's a run, and I think it's Estime. Gets about 3 yards, bring it up 2nd and 7. They were showing Sean Payton on the sideline. They completely missed it. TV says 2nd and 8. All right, 3:55 to go. Yeah, 2-yard run, no huddle. Now we're showing a Sean Payton press conference instead of the huddle. So we'll probably miss another play here. Great. They went to a 2 screen. Now it's totally tiny. They had Payton on both of them for a split second. At the 19-yard line, 2nd and 8. Finally a full screen. Faked the handoff, rolls left, throws in the flat, and caught and taken. Oh, no, he fumbled it in the end zone. This might be a touchback. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be a touchdown. 3:21 to go. Probably has to review this because it's a turnover. So it should be a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Number 86 fumbled it. It was a pass to the left side. He ran it, had the first down, and then just lost the ball. Let's see. Here's a replay. They faked the handoff, so it was play action. 86 catches it at the 15, gets hit. I don't know. Was he in the end zone before that ball came loose? They're going to have to take a look at this. No, that was definitely loose at the 1. That's a touchback. It won't. If they review, it won't be a lengthy one. Yeah, fumble. That's not going to get overturned. All right, that'll be 1st and 10. Fumble by Prescorn. Back to pass, throws to the right, hit immediately, and steps out of bounds, forced backwards, and only got about a gain of 1 at 3:15 to go. So it should be 2nd and 9. I think they'll give them 1. All right, man, zoom in. Why are we so far away? Back to pass, looking left, throws. It's tipped at the line, incomplete. So bringing up 3rd and 8. They said gave him a gain of 2. All right, 3rd and 8 from their own 22-yard line. It said 1-yard pass. All right, whatever. Oh, Nelson has returned to the game. Injury update for Denver, so that's good. Before the yeah, when the heck was that? They are behind, I think. All right, whatever. No, okay. Man in motion, 3rd and 8, 3:10 to go in the game. In shotgun, back to his right. Back to pass, looking, pressure from the edges, steps up, rolls left, throws out of bounds, incomplete at 3:04. He was under heavy fire immediately. He did everything he could to step up and throw it away. He had a receiver, but just not much there. Well covered. 4th and 8. And they will kick it away. Back punting unit is on for the 4th and 8. Takes the snap, boots it from about the zone 16. Takes it at the 20 on the left numbers. 83 on the return. Gets it out to the 26. 1st and 10. Broncos again. With 2:53 to go. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right, 27-7. Ellinger still in at quarterback for the Broncos. 2 timeouts for the Cardinals. Hopefully they don't use them. 3 for the Broncos. Got to figure it's going to be mostly runs. So we're getting towards the 3-hour mark here. All right, the ball is spotted at the 26-yard line, right in the center of the field. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. All right. Haven't paid attention. Did they get stuck? No, it looks okay. All right, under center, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, a back set way back. Handoff up the middle, pushes it out, past the 30, near the 35, short of the first down. Give him about second. Well, hold on, we got a flag. Holding on the Broncos, so we're going to have 1st and 20. Unless it's a spot foul. Jaleel McLaughlin ran for 3 rushes for 48 yards, including a 35-yard run. Tyler Batty, or maybe it's Beatty, 4 for 14, 2 catches, 16. Blake Watson, 8 carries, 25 yards, 3 receptions. Audric Estime, 8 rushes, 15 yards, long as 7. All right, 1st and 20, unless it was a spot foul. I assume it's 1st and 20. All right, 2:48 to go. Broncos ball. Man, did somebody call a timeout? No, 1st and 20. I don't know what the delay is. If there's an injury, they haven't shown it. All right, there was. Now they show it. Jay Robinson injured for the Cardinals on the play. Missed his number. Holding on Webb of the Broncos. So let's see. They should be back to their 16. 1st and 20. That sounds right. All right, handoff again, up the middle, right hash mark, out to the 21. That'll bring up 2nd and 15. 2:38 to go in the game. 2:33. Where's the play clock? Nope, they got to snap it one more time before the 2-minute warning. All right. Should be 2nd and 15 from their own 21. All right, 6 on the play clock. Handoff up the right hash mark again. Out near the 25. That'll bring up 3rd and 11 at the 2-minute warning. All right, 3rd and 11. Ellinger still in at quarterback for the Broncos. They'll continue this drive after the 2-minute warning. See if they pick up this 3rd and 11 or not, and they can run out the clock after that. But, all right, just a reminder, 4 games tomorrow on the WNBA here on Sinbin Stream. Monday night, be back with Bengals at Commanders to close out preseason week 2. Doubleheader for WNBA Tuesday night after they take Monday off. Wednesday single game, 9 o'clock. Doubleheader Thursday, 6:30 and 9. That's the Prime doubleheader, but the Lynx Dream are not on Prime. That one's on League Pass if you're interested in watching. Oh, excuse me, as well. I'm doing this game off of NFL Plus Premium. Hopefully it's not too far behind using my tablet. This TV app seems to be way behind. Like my phone and tablet are about the same, but the TV app is like way behind for some reason. I do think I remember that last year. So with NFL Plus Premium, you get preseason games on the TV, but during the season, regular season and postseason, it's just on your phone or tablet. No desktop. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even think you can do laptop. It's got to be like a mobile device, like a TV or a phone or a tablet. No TV, no desktop, no laptop for some reason. but I think it works pretty well. You don't have to pay for if you don't want to. I mean, I have Prime, but if you didn't want to pay for Prime, Netflix, and whatever else, like Paramount. No, not Paramount. It was what? Prime, Netflix, and Peacock last year. That's why I went with it. I didn't want to have to pay for Netflix and Peacock, so I just went with this. All right, we got 10 votes, 7 out of 10 voting for the Bengals Monday night. Safe bet, because I'm pretty sure the Bengals are playing their starters. I don't know how long, and I think they played them in week 1 as well, just because their offense is famous for getting slow starts. Man, this is a long 2-minute warning break here. As I'm sure the game is 3 hours old by now. I don't remember what time it actually kicked off. Man, did they say gain of 5? No. I think this is behind. It's 3rd and 11, right? They only have the first down play. All right, let's look at the current drive. Play of the game, second Troy Franklin touchdown reception, according to the Bronco broadcast. Yeah, because there was a 4-yard gain after this. I don't know why this is behind again. All right. You missed the old channels on the regular TV. Yeah, I know. I'd rather watch over the air if I could. All right, in shotgun, 2 receivers to each side, a back to his left, back to pass. Ellinger looking downfield, hits the back at the 30. He breaks the tackle, makes a move to the outside, and picks up the first down past the 40 to the Bronco 41-yard line. Yeah, I know. I just like watching CBS and Fox and NBC. Wish ABC had Monday night, because that's gonna be brutal trying to use NFL Plus for the Monday night games. I don't know if they'll have as many on ABC this year either, like they did last year. Felt like there was a reason they were showing so many on ABC. I don't know. Was there a writer's strike or something? All right. They snap it at 1:10 to go. Hand off to the right side. Bust it back to the hash mark, near the hash marks, and get to gains, bringing up 2nd and short. Under a minute to go. How many yards did he pick up? Oh, now they're ahead, finally. All right, 2nd and 5, and we might be in victory formation then, if the play-by-play is right. 42 seconds to go. Yeah, I think they can kneel once and be done here. Yeah, I know it stinks having to go through all this stuff. I agree. All right, in victory formation, 1 deep back. Ellinger takes it, and he kneels. That'll be the ball game. 22 seconds. We'll roll off the clock. 3rd and whatever it is, 6 or 7. So the final will be Cardinals, and I can't spell Cardinals. Cardinals lose by 20. Broncos 27. Cardinals 7. Old rounder, bro. Thanks. Sorry. That stinks. Thanks for trying. Oh, that's funny. You and Fish got to share the secrets. I think it was Fish and, or was it Fighting Whales that was doing that? Thanks for checking in, old rounder, bro. I appreciate it. There's your final. Broncos 27, Cardinals 7, as we have the handshakes continue. All right. Well, I'll look into doing like box scores and stuff in post game, but that's going to do it for now. Yeah, probably. I might have to just pop over to ESPN.com to get box scores. Tune in. Oh, wait, here's stats. Yeah, 14-7 after 1 quarter, and then it was all Broncos. No score in the 4th. We had Brissett and Clayton Tune split the snaps. Well, not split. It wasn't an even split. For the Cardinals, I don't know. Let's see. Broncos, they had Stidham and Ellinger go the whole way. 2 touchdowns for Stidham. Good rushing attack by the Broncos tonight. And their receivers did well. Franklin, 2 catches for a touchdown. And R.J. Harvey had 1 touchdown. And what's the Broncos mascot? Is that Miles? I know it's like, like Mile High, like Miles or something. Yeah, it was a good first quarter, and then it was all Broncos after that. Thanks, Fish. Marie Prevencio, yay, baby Broncos. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you all, and you're welcome all. Thanks for watching. All right, we'll see you either tomorrow for WNBA and or Monday night for more preseason week 2 action. Bengals at Commanders. Until then, take care. Be well. Have a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you when we see you. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, maybe Monday. Again, it should be back next Saturday to close out. Maybe I'll do that late game to close out the week 3 of the NFL preseason. But we'll get there when we get there. And yay, Broncos. We can say that again. David Del Prince. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. On your way out, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Doing one or both helps me grow the channel by getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers like yourself. All right, thank you so much. That'll do it. Take care. See you next time. Sin Bin Stream saying so long.